Alright, so how y'all doing? My name is Quincy Mosby. We're at 14 Plus TV, and I am with
Roosevelt Mosby Jr., and I'm a part of 14 Plus TV.
you already know. Alright, so we have a few things to talk about today. We're going to get to all of them. The first thing I kind of want to talk to you about is because I was walking in, and of course I was bothering you and asking you kind of like, what did you think about homosexual men in the GOP, and like whether you would join them if they shared certain ideologies with you.
I think about gay men in GOP. I mean, they must enjoy the ideology of that party. I don't understand it, and so I don't know how I can join them. But I'm sure there might be some issues around our sexuality or politics that we might be able to work together on. I don't understand it, but certainly I believe that you should be where you feel most comfortable in.
So, what about economically? 'Cause, I mean, and I can't, you know what I mean, like, I'm not gay, so I can't speak for all gay men, but what I will say is that I have seen personally is that, like, as far as people with, and not to say that gay people don't have children, but I would say heterosexual people with children tend to make less money, you know? So, I mean, and like, I don't want to inquire into how much you make, but like, from what I've seen of other people who are homosexual, they like tend to just do better with that. So do you think that could be a thing?
I think that because the GOP, I think that you find your economics in different places based upon where you find yourself in life. And I think that we don't also, when we think about economics, we have to also think about race and what race you are as well. And when you think about gay, you have to think about that the predominantly race that have economic in our community is the white gay community, because they come out of that disposition of having, or what do I want to say, not only having, but also being a community that benefited off of slavery. And so even though they're white gay, they are still benefiting from that foundation.
So do you feel that it's a little bit different for gay, black or Latino or Asian male?
Oh, certainly. It is different for us because we are not in the power base. White gay men will always be the power base of this country, and so they benefit from being white gay men, and they don't share. And so if they would share the power, the political power and the economic power, then we would be one community. But they're always grabbing for the front line of every part of community.
So what can people do to balance that out?
I think what black gay men and lesbians have to do, we have to begin to work together to ensure that we're creating economic balance for ourselves. And that's what we haven't done. We don't work together. We are always criticizing one another. And with every opportunity for us to not fight one another, we take the opportunity to fight.
So where does 14 plus come in?
So 14 plus comes in as a reality of a fight, really looking at what does black, gay, transgender, questioning, queer youth need in the Oakland area. And this should have been our power base.
嗯
But because homophobia and racism work together, they are trying to ensure that we don't establish ourselves. So what does that mean for me? That means that we could be in a process, a writing process, and the OFCY can decide who really will get the money, because they will change the process in the middle of the process to ensure who they want to get the money, And nobody is looking at where the money is going. So our elected officials just want to get a process over. They don't care about if it was a fair process or if the right people working with the kids got the money.
So why is it important to the city of Oakland that gay, lesbian, bisexual, transgender, and questioning you be supported?
It's not important to the city of Oakland. It's only important to those of us who are servicing them. So can I tell you what occurred?
Please.
So there was a writing process, and there was a strategic, before the writing process, there's a strategic.
Now, can you explain to me what a writing process is?
Okay, I'll tell you.
I don't know.
Okay, 2.3% of the general fund of the city of Oakland go to youth serving organization. And they do a strategy plan every 3 years. Well, doing this strategy plan, during this 3 years, somebody decided to write gay and lesbian young people out of the strategy plan.
Whoa.
And 14 Plus and SMAC and AIDS Project in East Bay went to the city first and say, there's going to be a problem in a couple of minutes. Because they wrote the gays out of the strategy plan. We went to the POC, OFCY POC, that's their planning and oversight committee, and said, how do you write us out of the strategy plan? Because if you write the kids out of the strategy plan, they're not going to get any funding during the writing competition.
Which will take them out of what?
It took them
how
out,
will it affect?
it took them out of the running for the $10 million that was going to be distributed through youth organization. So they gave out $10 million and left gay and lesbian young people out of the deal.
And I'm sure that would take away, of course, computers, programming,
it would take away programming,
mentors,
everything. It decided that young gay and lesbians didn't deserve to be served with city money. That's what it decided.
All right. Oh my gosh. That's a trip.
And can I tell you?
So I just want to ask, what can, I'm an everyday person. What can the everyday person do to support these kids?
Well, I think there are several different things that the everyday person can do to support the kids. One is there's a planning and oversight committee that decides where the money goes. The person can get on that planning and oversight committee because there's no one on that committee speaking for gay and lesbian kids. Number two, what the committee can do, people that everyday Joe can do, they can decide that they will volunteer at a gay and lesbian friendly organization. Number three, what that everyday Joe can do, that person might be able to donate money and encourage their friends to donate money to gay and lesbian organization in the city of Oakland.
All right, I know we've given you guys a bunch of information, a ton of value, and I hope you like, comment, and subscribe to 14 Plus Television. When we are up and running, right now we're off of Quincy Mosby, but when we are up and running, I hope you guys definitely subscribe, and I hope you've heard everything that's said right now, and that you go out and talk to your friends, and talk to your family